Hello everyone, Chuck Northside Guy. I hope everyone is doing well. Today's video features two recent pickups. In this case, two T206 cards that are cycle back. And I'm delighted that it's continuing a recent trend where I've been able to identify and acquire cards for which there are none graded higher in the grade by PSA. So a bit of information about each of these cards, some data. And if you like what you see, I encourage you to look at some recent videos where I also do feature other pickups that are none higher for American Beauty, Tolstoy, Cycle, and EPDG. So if you're interested, there are some more rare and scarce gems in recent videos I've posted. All right, well, down to business. So on the left is Chief Myers. Chief Myers played for the New York Giants, was famously the catcher for Christy Mathewson, very popular player in his day, an American Indian. He was also in the top 10 totals for MVP in the 1911, 12, and 13 seasons. And some stats on the actual card. So there are 250,619 PSA cards, T206 cards. So 250,619. Of these, 1,916 are cycle back. So approximately 0.07 of 1%. So right at the onset, cycle cards are very rare. To get down to even more scarcity, there are only 430 Chief Meyer cards of any grade on all backs of this variety of Chief Myers. Chief Myers actually has 3 different cards in the T206 set. So in this one of Chief Myers batting, there are just 430 of these cards. Only 4 have a cycle back. Only 4 of these. And the highest graded one is this one in a PSA 5, and none are graded higher. So I'm really delighted to own this card. It's scarce, and I really like these cycle backs. Next up is George Sturm, whose entire career was in the minor leagues, played for the Buffalo Bisons here in this picture. Now, I was going back and forth. You'll note that it's not centered top to bottom, and I'm looking for these cards that are centered in addition to the other characteristics of being scarce, scarce back, and highly graded. Nonetheless, I decided to go for it and just get it because I wanted to get another cycle, quite frankly. George Sturm, there's only 389 of his cards, of this card in any back, any kind of cigarette back. There are only 8 of these cards that appear in cycle, and 2 of them are graded PSA 5. So this is one of 2 PSA 5s, and again, none are graded higher. And another cycle back. So I'm delighted to continue finding these scarce cards and find them in a none higher category. I just love these quiet corners of the T206 world, the vintage world, where you can find real scarcity, not manufactured scarcity, and it just adds another level of appreciation for me to own some of these artifacts of American history. Just love them, and I hope you're enjoying them as well. Stay tuned. I hope I'll be back with other videos soon of other pickups. Take good care, everyone. Bye now.